It was a young man who, he wanted to make a lot of money, and so he went to this guru, right? And he told the guru, I want to be on the same level you on. And so the guru said, if you want to be on the same level I'm on, I'll meet you tomorrow at the beach at 4 a.m. He like, the beach? I said, I want to make money. I don't want to swim. Guru said, if you want to make money, I'll meet you tomorrow.
4 a.m. So the young man got there at 4 a.m. He's already rock and roll, got on his suit, should have wore shorts. The old man grabs his hand. He said, how bad do you want to be successful? He said, real bad. He said, walk out into the water. When he walks out into the water, watch this. When he walks out into the water, you go to waist deep. You're like, this guy's
crazy. Adrian, I want to make money. He got me out here swimming. I didn't ask to be a lifeguard. I want to make money. He got me in. So he said, come out a little further. Walked out a little further. Then he had it right around this area, the shoulder area. So this old man crazy. He making money, but he crazy. He said, come on out a little further. Came out a little further. It was right at his mouth. My man like, I'm about to go back in here. This God is mine. So the old man said, I thought you said you wanted to be successful. He said, I do. He said, walk a little further. He came, dropped his head in,
held him down, holding him down. My man, he's scratching. You get him held
down. I got you. I know you brushed it out, but I got you. He had him held down. I need you for an illustration. He had him held down just before
my man was about to pass out. He raised him up. He said, I got a question for you. And I want somebody to answer this question for me. He said, when you were underwater, what did you want to do? Live. I'm looking for a different word than live, though. Breathe. He said, I want to breathe.
He told the guy, he said, when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful.
I don't know how many of you got asthma here today, but if you ever had an asthma attack before, you short of breath, SOB, shortness of breath, you're wheezing. The only thing you're trying to do is get some air. You don't care about your basketball game. You don't care about you don't care what's on TV. You don't care about nobody calling you.
You don't care about a party. The only thing you care about when you're trying to breathe is to get some fresh air. That's it. And when you get to the point
where all you want to do is succeed, as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. And I'm here to tell you, number one, that some of you say you want to be successful, but you don't want it bad. You just
kind of want it. You don't want it badder than you want to party. You don't want it as much as you want to be cool. Most of you don't want success as much as you want to sleep.
And I'm here to tell you today that if you want to succeed, you gotta be willing to give up sleep. You gotta be willing to work off 3 hours, sleep 2 hours.
Some days you're gonna stay up for 3 days in a row. Because if you go to sleep, you might miss the opportunity to be successful. That's how bad you gotta want it.
Because if you go to sleep, you might miss the opportunity to be successful. That's how bad you gotta want it. You gotta go days without, listen to me, you gotta want to be successful so bad that you forget to eat.
Most of you will not be successful because when you're studying and you get tired, you quit. And I'm here to tell you today, if you're gonna, somebody came to my office the other day crying. I said, look, don't cry to give up, cry to keep going.
Don't cry to quit. You already in pain, you already hurt, get a reward from it.
Don't go to sleep until you succeed. I'm here to tell you today that you can come here, you can jump up, you can do flips, you're going to be excited until we give away money. But listen to me, you will not be successful until I have to give you a dime to do what you do.
You won't be successful until you say, I don't need that money.
I went to college, guys were way smarter than me. 4.0, 3.0, they went to the Ivy League high school, came to Oakwood from these great high schools. Most of them are not doing what I'm doing. Why? Because it's not about where you come from.
It's about heart. You come to a place where, being smart ain't enough. You gotta have heart. That's number one. Watch number two. Number two, catch number two. I wrote it down. I wanted to make sure you got it. It says to be, watch this. We're talking about sacrifice now. The important thing is this. You're writing while I'm saying it, because I only have about 3 more minutes. Listen to me. The most important thing is this.
To be able at any moment to sacrifice what you are for what you could be.
That's the number 2 thing. You got to catch that one. To be able to, listen to me, at any moment. Some of you can make sacrifices when Monday Night Football is not on. You can make a sacrifice. But when the game come on, for some reason, you just attach to it. For some of you, when your favorite show come on, you can make sacrifices on Sunday when ain't nothing going on. But when your favorite show comes on Monday, bam, some of you focus until the phone ring, and then you like, I gotta answer it. If I don't answer the phone, I'm gonna die. I'm saying to you today that there's some of you, if you give up your cell phone,
you will be successful.
But your cell phone is more important to you than your success.
I'm gonna say it
I'm
again.
gonna say it again. I'm gonna hurt somebody. I'm gonna hurt somebody.
Some of you need to give up your cell phone because the time you spend on your cell phone could be used for your success.
The time that could be using to be successful, you use it on the cell.
And the cell phone is not bringing you nothing but a bill. And somebody has told you you couldn't live without it. I'm talking about going deep now, giving up stuff. Watch what it says. To be able at any moment to sacrifice
what we are for what sacrifice what you are for what you will sacrifice what we are for what we could become. I don't do well in math. You're right. You ain't never studied.
I don't do well at math. You're right. You never study.
I'm not good at writing because you have never written before.
But I dare you to fail in writing for a whole year to see if you can get to the end. I dare you to fail. I dare you to take that same class over and over again. I dare you to stop dropping classes like you soft. Always want to give up. I'm dropping. Why are you dropping? I'm so grateful that the slaves...
Slaves didn't just drop and say, oh, I'm just a slave. I'm a slave. I'm just going to quit. No, listen to me. The slave said we will live because one day we will become.
Always be slaves. So today, although we're slaves, we're going to act like we're free, and one day our children will be free. If the slaves would have just said, we quit, we give up, we would have died in the middle passage. But some slaves said, I don't care what we go through, we're going to survive this. 400 years of slavery, we're going to get through this. You can't get through a writing class.
You can't get through a writing class and you got tutor, resource after resource. The problem is you ain't never felt no pain before you soft.
It's a soft generation. You quit on everything.
Listen to me.
Pain
is temporary.
It may last for a minute.
It may last
or
for
an
a
hour,
minute.
or a day,
or
even a year.
Or a day, or even a year.
But eventually it will subside.
But eventually
and something
it
else
will
take
subside.
its place.
And
if I quit, however, it will
take
last
its
forever.
place. If I quit, however, it will last forever. Listen to me, I'm telling you as I leave. I was homeless for 2.5 years. And the problem with most of you, you never felt no pain before. Y'all spoiled.
Some of y'all spoiled. Just bottom line. Your parents have done everything for you. You ain't never had to do nothing for yourself. You're spoiled. We're going to keep it real tonight. Some of you are spoiled brats. Because every time you get in trouble, someone in your house gets you out of it. Every time you do something you're not supposed to do, people say, Eric, your mom's a tyrant. You're right. She kicked me out. You're right. She's mean. But she developed a man.
Because she put me out there and she said, you have to grow up. And some of you have never learned to grow up. And so when something gets harder, you quit. You come out. I dare you to take a little pain. You gotta give us everything you got.
No more partying, no more playing. Get off the phone. I'm sorry. No more parties, no more playing. If you don't have 4.0, what you need to be doing is studying. Get off the phone.
I'm sorry, I'm not available until the end of this year. No, for real. I've reached the right number, but you called me at the wrong time. Stop being afraid.
You've reached the right number, but you called at the wrong time. Stop being afraid to take the test. But I'm exactly where I want to be. Because I realize I have to commit my very basics.
I gotta breathe it, I gotta eat it, I gotta sleep it.
Until you get there, you'll never get successful in life. But once you get there, I guarantee you will do it.
So work hard, and you can do whatever, and you can have whatever.
And you can have whatever you want. So section, you guys gotta spend time.
In Islamic school.
I'll talk about tomorrow. Yeah, that's rolling the hard way. We don't want to roll quite that hard. We want to get one of them little minibuses.
What's up?
A person who believes that this wasn't set up by our own government is an idiot.
Everybody's gone out of their mind.
Welcome to MrQuicksclass.
Welcome to MrQuicksclass. Welcome, MrQuicksclass.
Oh
yeah. All right.